Hello, my name is Janet Westworth, and I want to thank you for taking the time out of what I know are the seemingly endless busy days of every Alberta teacher. It's a true privilege to speak to so many dedicated and passionate educators who, like me, have devoted their service to public education. I stand before you not only as a teacher, but as someone who has a deep belief in the importance of properly funded public education. I believe that public education is the foundation of our democracy. It helps students learn to critically think and stay curious. But to have a healthy education system, we must ensure that we have healthy teachers, because there isn't a public education system without public school teachers. When I reflect on my education career, it always begins with the phenomenal teachers I was fortunate enough to have. My journey in education began here in Edmonton District as a student in Redwater School. This is where I first discovered my love for English literature. It was there that I understood, perhaps for the first time, the transformative power of a teacher. Mrs. King and the many English teachers I had after her taught me to think critically by encouraging me to be curious about what I was reading and what authors were saying about the world we live in. They taught me to see beyond the classroom walls, into the world around me, and encouraged me to think about how I could best serve it. Their impact would lead me into this noble profession. But as I started my career, I quickly realized that there was something more we needed: advocacy for the very system that we chose to be part of. In 2001, I began my teaching career with Elk Island Public, and in 2002, I went on strike with them. It was a pivotal moment, one that solidified my commitment not just to my classroom, but to the fight for fully funded, accessible public education. It also allowed me to experience the power of collaborative, unified action. This is why, when I moved to Sturgeon School District, I channeled that passion by becoming an engaged member of our local, first as local political engagement officer, and then eventually as president. As a leader, I've always believed in the power of amplification, amplifying teachers' voices, amplifying the importance of strong working conditions, and amplifying the need for education funding that matches the complexities of our classrooms. Whether organizing trustee forums, leading MLA letter writing campaigns, having tough conversations about working conditions, or supporting our striking QP allies, I've continued to believe in the power of advocacy and unity. Alberta teachers are some of the strongest, most innovative, and knowledgeable people I have ever met. It is my honor to stand alongside them. Together, we can protect and strengthen the profession we love. It is impossible to speak about education in Alberta and fail to mention the challenges we are experiencing. Every day, we are faced with the harsh reality that we live in the wealthiest province in Canada, yet we are burdened by working in the most underfunded education system in our country. This contradiction has put immense pressure on our profession, and it is time for change. We invested in ourselves through education. We have invested in our students' educations, and now it is time for the government to invest in public education. As your district representative, I am committed to advocating for teacher resources and support, because every teacher deserves the working conditions and environment that allows them to thrive rather than just survive. Amplifying teachers by sharing your voices. Our association is guided by our voices. I am committed to listening to your concerns and bringing them forward so that together we can find collaborative solutions that support our work and well-being, not just for today, but for the future. Empowering teachers. It is time that teachers remember who we are: experts in our field with the pedagogical understandings that allow us to employ strategies that help our students succeed. We cannot continue to let ourselves be disrespected by those who are incapable of comprehending the important work we do. Collectively, we need to ensure that teachers understand their rights and stand firmly against those who seek to diminish our profession, because we are worth fighting for. I've seen firsthand how strong advocacy and united collaboration can change the course of education. It's time to fight for a better future for all Alberta teachers. Together, we can ensure that our voices are heard, our work is valued, and our belief in the system is restored. I ask for your trust, your honesty, and your vote in this critical time. Please show your support for me by voting for March 10th to the 13th. Thank you.